Hey there, Think Tank. Well, before we dive into the heavy stuff today, I've got to give a huge shout out to the Florida Panthers. Back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. What an incredible run. They played with grit, heart, and absolute dominance. And kudos to the Edmonton Oilers for pushing it all the way to the end. But in the end, they ran into a team that was just hungrier, tougher, and ready to finish. Congrats, Florida. You earned it. Now, let's shift from the ice to the global fire. Because while the Stanley Cup is staying in the Sunshine State, another kind of battle is unfolding across the world stage. Everyone's screaming World War III. The headlines are dramatic, the talking heads are in full meltdown, and Twitter, well, it's doing what Twitter does. Panics first, thinks never. But let's pump those brakes. This is not World War III. Not unless more superpowers jump in. There's no NATO trigger, no mass mobilization, no global alliances activating. Yeah, Israel and Iran are at war. It's intense and unfortunately deadly, but it's regional, not global. And now with the right man back in the Oval Office, the script is flipping fast. So right now, China's watching from the sidelines. Russia's tied up in Ukraine. Europe, nervous, but staying out of it. And here at home, we've got President Trump back in office and, in my opinion, already leading. When this conflict escalated, Trump did what only a real commander-in-chief would do. He walked out of the G7 summit, left the photo ops, skipped the speeches, and called an emergency war room meeting with his cabinet. No delay, no drama, just action. And while the rest of the world was still drafting press releases, Trump was already surrounded by his intel team, his generals and his Mideast experts, and then he dropped the hammer. Iran should have signed the deal. You will never have nuclear weapons. Tehran should evacuate. In my mind, that's not reckless. That's drawing a line in the sand, per se. That's what deterrence sounds like. And don't forget how we got here. We, America, helped create this firestorm. Obama literally sent $1.7 billion in cash to Iran. Then unlocked another $100 billion in frozen assets through the Iran deal. That money didn't build hospitals. It bought rockets. It funded Hezbollah and every proxy militia Iran could arm. And then came Biden, Afghanistan, an utter humiliation. Another $7 billion U.S. gear abandoned, 13 American heroes lost, and a global message sent. America retreats. And Biden, he later approved another $6 billion for Iran, labeled it humanitarian aid. Please, that's money as good as weaponized. But the game has changed. Trump is back and the tone has shifted fast. This is the same president who brokered the Abraham Accords, took Soleimani without hesitation, crushed Iran's economy with sanctions without starting a war. And he's not hiding behind tweets. He's not bowing to the UN. Trump's leading. He's already in talks with Netanyahu. He understands Iran. And let's be clear, this mess didn't start overnight. It started with Obama, got reversed under Trump, reignited under Biden, and now being cleaned up again by Trump. So no, in my mind, this isn't World War III. It's a dangerous regional war, yeah. But now it's being tempered by real leadership. And while the media peddles panic and fear, let's remember, Trump didn't start this fire. But he damn sure is the only one who can put it out without getting America burned in the process. You will never have nuclear weapons. This isn't the end of the world. This is what happens when leadership returns. So your turn. Let's hear from you. Should the U.S. step in militarily, or should we let Israel handle it? Is this the start of something bigger, World War III perhaps? Or will strong leadership keep it contained? Were Obama and Biden partly responsible for empowering Iran in the first place? Drop me your thoughts in the comments. Like, follow, and share if you're done with the media hype and you want straight talk instead. Because this isn't about party lines anymore. This is about peace through strength. And finally having someone in the White House who understands that.